you even thinking about dying? Well, before you do anything rash, dig this. Everybody plays sometime. There's no way.
Look who's back at it, causing all that static. That's right. It's the one and only Fanatic. How is everyone doing? It's been a while. It is September 24th. What a week. Oh my goodness. Um oh my god, the humidity today was killing yours truly. Came in to Everybody Plays the Fool. You're looking at one. Yeah, we took a beating. The roundup's gonna be tomorrow, but wasn't too good, wasn't too pretty. Fantasy wise, still in one the merchandise, the Fanatic, the memorabilia league. I'm still in first. Still undefeated in the other one of the smaller ones to get in. And the other two, and I believe third and sixth. So sixth ain't too good. I mean, that's the last playoff spot, but it's early. But the one league. Now, I'm not saying I would have. I still would have lost, but a defense, fantasy football defense, scoring 70 points, you have no chance. So you're wasting your time, and it's too much for a defense. I know there's 11 players on defense, but come on. Took it on the chin. We'll bounce back, but I mean, to be honest with you, after all these years, and I knew it, I just, you have to have a quarterback. You have to have a proven quarterback. Because it's going to be hard. It's scrambling every week. I mean, Dak puts up big numbers, but then the next week he craps the bed. Burrow, 1 year he's hurt, another year he's not, because last year he was good. I mean, it's gambling, it's taking a chance, but you got to have a proven guy like Josh Allen, Hurts. I don't even like Lamar, but at least he's in there all the time. I don't even, he did me wrong 1 year, so. But Allen, Hurts, maybe this Jaden Daniels, even though he's banged up, he's not out for the season. Who knows? I mean, to tell you the truth, I mean, even Mahomes, I mean, obviously the weapons are down. He ran a couple touchdowns in, so that makes him stats look better. But even he's struggling. I mean, to be honest with you, there's like 4 or 5 guys you can trust. So playing around and, going from one to the other, it's tough, but we're in it with everybody else. I mean, Purdy's hurt, so that owner's probably struggling. Again, the old Fanatic, don't really care about them. I only care about my team. But at least we're on that, in that regard, on level playing field. So, all right, enough about the fantasy. The roundups tomorrow for the picks and probably a little fantasy thrown in. What is going on? I'll show you something. See that pop? These pops. These kind of pops. Funko Pops putting the Fanatic in the poorhouse. If you don't know who this Shaggy, Scooby-Doo Shaggy, and this is the villain, the Witch Doctor. Now, yours truly, I like the villains more. I mean, I love Scooby-Doo, but the people, the Witch Doctor. I got the Green Ghost somewhere, but fun little thing. Burger King got a little Scooby-Doo thing going for Halloween. All the main characters, they have a mask. You can take it off. And there's one villain, the Headless Horseman, which is perfect for Halloween. Cat's still at it, folks. I mean, once you come in here, you are not the same person or the same animal. You are morphed into an alien or whatever, extraterrestrial being or whatever you, because this cat has been in heat for 10 days. I mean, even the Fanatic's different. I mean, again, you get older, you're supposed to get wiser, but the Fanatic's just a nincompoop. Well, you know that if you've been here. If you haven't been here, where the heck you been? Um, I'll give you a couple movies. Me and the missus watched. Oh man, see, it's been so long. Again, not unscripted, for your pleasure. We watched 28 years later. I don't know, man. It was okay. It was watchable. I mean, if you saw the other two, you might as well watch it. But it ain't great by any means. And then the ending is, I don't want to ruin it. You know, I'm not going to give you the ending. I'm not going to ruin it for you. It's okay. It's a 6.5. You know, maybe 7. I mean, men's a men's. Then we saw another one. Again, based on the true story, those movies, most of the time, they get you. They grip you. The Lost Bus. About a bus driver down on his luck, a guy down on his luck starts driving the bus, comes back to his old hometown. California, I believe. Yeah, California. Paradise, no less. True story about that bus, about the big fires, and the one bus was missing, and Matthew McConaughey is the star. The lady is somewhat of a star. I've seen her around. I can't remember her name. America, maybe? That's on Apple TV. That's a good movie. That's about an 8, 7.5, 8. I'd like to give it more, but, you know the ending because it's based on true events, but it was good. He's usually always good. The dispatcher was gruff and rough on him. Lady too, probably a dyke. Who knows? You just gotta throw that in there. Throw two lesbians or two homosexuals, two gay guys. I mean, to a point, it's acceptable, I guess. But even Rob Halford even says that America is really hung up on it. Judas Priest, those guys are metalhead bikers, and they still come and see you. So what are you talking about? You just want to. In fact, they're going to be down at the PNC Art Center in Homedale with Alice Cooper tomorrow night, and I believe Fozzy. I would like to see Priest, but the funds. I mean, I could sit in the lawn, but we got so many things going on. You don't know what. Your head would spin. So that's going to be a no for the Fanatic. If you go and enjoy, if you go and you're a viewer, write it down on the comments how you liked it. I'll probably try to seek it out on YouTube. That's where YouTube. I mean, again, let me say, concerts. I like concerts. I like live music, but they're too much. We went to see Diamond Dave, of course, and again, I was upset about the no solo material, but Dave makes you smile, makes you happy. So I probably would see him again. I know he was a little frustrated, but that's my guy. That's my rider. That's my man. That's my guy. My ride or die. Hogan was one of them. He's gone. He's, hopefully up there. I mean, again, the old Fanatic, I think you're worm food. You're just in the ground, worm food, or you're in ashes. Like Hogan wanted to be cremated. So take it for what it's worth. Oh, this cat. Um, Other than that, it's just October's on the horizon. As you can see, Halloween is everywhere here. Wait till you see the haunted house when I show you that. You're gonna enjoy that. Um, Other than that, I mean, like I said, we're doing this setup. You believe this takes longer than you think. Taking it down is easier. But the missus is all, she's back to her old ways. She's a little bit OCD'd again. Ugh. The stories I could tell you when I first met her. Oof, that's what I'm saying. I came to her place, and my mind's. I'm like probably like half a zombie, and I just because of who I am, I fought. I'm not a full zombie. Because if you know me, you know the Fanatic. I mean, there's so many. Another shooting in Texas. I mean, when's it gonna stop? President Trump said maybe he was wrong. He didn't know all the facts about Ukraine. He's wishy-washy. He's never. He doesn't know what's going on. He won't commit to nothing. He's a lost cause. Again, we don't want to beat a dead horse. Things ain't great, but they're not catastrophic yet. Knock on wood. So people just get tired of them, tired of the bullshit. But you picked them. You voted for them. You went out and you supported them. So now the Fanatic's in there with you. Yeah, it's coming. I'm in there with my little corner, curled up with my head on the nightstand, arm and leg out of the bed, because of you. Oh man, Halloween, Christmas is all in the stores. We're done. We're just on a vast slope to nowhere. The movies, like I said, if I were you, this is another Halloween tie wrap or whatever, trying to make some weird combination. The floor is back on. It's a state thing. Who's the smartest state? Who knows the most? I'm going to say there's a smart people from New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, maybe Maine, some hermit that always reading and he barely could get the internet, but he's always on there. Or maybe somebody from California, Northern California. There's a lot of smart people, or Seattle. There's a lot of nerds up there. But the floor is interesting. The Special Forces is back on. There's so many things. You can watch TV for the rest of your life and not see it all. Of course, football's around. Baseball winding down. The Yankees are really, really pissing me off. Had them dead and buried. The White Sox had them down where they'd have to win every game to tie the Blue Jays, and they came back and won. The Blue Jays are crapping it away. Sad. And all the division leaders in the AL are now behind the teams that were chasing them. I don't think that's ever happened before. Maybe when it was only 2 divisions in each league, but it hasn't happened in a while. And all 3 of them might shit the bed and give up the lead. The NL, the Phillies and the Brewers are done. They're in. And LA's straining to get to the line, but they're gonna hold on. San Diego took a L the other day, and I believe the Dodgers have the tiebreaker. And they won last night. They're probably gonna win tonight. So we'll see. But they're crawling towards the finish line. So again, it is what it is. You heard that before. Just wanted to touch base. Nothing historical, nothing catastrophic, nothing shouted from the rooftops. So I'm going to leave you with this. For every love letter written, there's another one burned. From the old Fanatic and Cupid. And as always, please always remember and never forget, opinions, except for yours truly, are like Fanatic. Got through the week. Enjoy the weekend. Look for the roundup tomorrow. Tell a friend. If you don't like him, tell two. Until then, peace.